However, there are still some who don't intend to get the vaccine, and there has been focus on hesitancy within communities of color. But a recent NPR PBS poll showed that 49% of Republican men say they are unwilling to get the inoculation.
11 Alive's Doug Richards was in Cherokee County today talking with Georgians who agree.
The distrust among skeptics isn't just about the vaccine. To some, it's also very much about the politics.
Mandatory anything from the government's not cool.
Michael Strawn runs the Firearms Training Academy near Woodstock.
You guys ready?
He's the lead trainer in what he describes as a military-grade firearms simulator and a political conservative.
You know, we are Americans. We all have the freedom to do what we believe is right in our better interest, as long as it doesn't hurt anybody else. I do not feel like the COVID vaccine thing that should be forced upon our national community.
Strawn says he thinks the vaccines haven't been tested enough and has no plan to get one.
I'll never get the vaccination, not even if they prove it to be worthwhile.
Andrew Wasatowski, who works in the same firearms store, takes his skepticism a step further.
And I do believe the majority of this COVID nightmare has been, a lot of it is flu-related. I think they kind of blew that out of the water as a bit of a propaganda tool during the elections, and now it's kind of just carrying on.
He says the pandemic was overstated and the government's reaction to it overreaching. The store is in Cherokee County, which Donald Trump carried easily in the last 2 elections. It represents an industry which markets firearms with messaging about freedom and self-reliance. The pandemic and its rules seemed to challenge that message.
That makes me not want to line up or just give up my rights to go and get a vaccine, to say the least.
I think it should be an at-will choice, and I think it should stay that way.
Strawn says he isn't ruling out eventually getting the vaccine, but he stresses that it will be only when he's ready and very much on his own terms.